Having ya? Alright. I'm in the car at the minute, as you can see. Don't need no telling, don't you? Unless you go see the screen. I'm just on the way to pick up Cowpay. Today is Saturday. They asked me the day, 28th, 27th, 28th, something like that, 28th I think. 28th of October 2023, just for reference in case I ever look back. So I'm on the way to fetch Cowpay. I'm then going around to Pete's where we're meeting Mad Dog and Teresa. We'll probably have a cup of tea there, and then we're on a road trip to Grimsby. We're going up to Grimsby because Mad Dog's made a purchase today. I'll show you that in a bit. So we've got to go up there, handball the thing about, and then get back. And then get it into Mad Dog's garden, which, well, we'll document that when it gets to it. Later on in this video, you'll see the fiberglassing getting done. Which from now, which is the 28th of October, it's booked in for the 11th of November, so it's going to be a couple of weeks. Whether I'll drop anything in between, I don't know. But what I'll do, I'll snap back to you when we're all together. We'll probably be having a cup of tea at Pete's. He's done a measure up on his fish as well, so check his channel out, West Brom Koi. Check his channel out because he's done a measure up. You've probably already seen it by the time this goes out, but he's done a measure up of his fish, and mate, phenomenal growth he's had this year. He had the 2 kilowatt heater off me, and he's kept him. He's really done well. He's kept him tropical all year and fed him like mad. But you can't knock the bloke because he's enjoyed it and he's done what he's done. So yeah, if you want growth like that, talk to Pete, because I could achieve it. I could do it myself, but I refuse to pay for the bloody electric, if I'm honest. So any road, I'll snap back to you. I'll probably put a bit of footage in before the fiberglassing as well. Because we've got a fortnight to get out the way before that gets done. And I'll snap back to you when I'm at Pete's, and I've picked the safting up Cowpay. Catch you in a bit. Here we are at Pete's. Cowpay, Teresa, Mad Dog, the man himself, Pete. These, unbelievable, mate, I tell you. I'll spin you around, I'll show you Pete's fish. Don't forget to put a video on as well, go and have a look. The growth on these is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, showers, kawakus, karashigoi, chagoi, soragoi, makashi,
ghosties,
sanke.
ghosties.
Another growing now show.
Another growing now show. So what? Pete's Pond, if you haven't seen it before, go and check his channel out, West Brom Koi. His filter house got an access in there as well. I ain't going to take you all through his kit, because that's for you to see on his. So what, he has got a video on, so go and check him out. And go and have a look. And
Shows are off now, come here there.
Right.
This is, it just says, what drinks does everybody want? I know what Dave has.
That's fake, which isn't that is.
That's because he's my best mate. Go for it.
no.
Dave, but didn't you turn around and say the only job women have got for feet in front of the seats?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
Do you know what I mean?
yes, but that was just between us. Don't take no to these off. You know what I mean? These are mates for you, are they? Right, catch you in a bit, maybe, yeah. Sunday the 29th of October. Yeah, that's right. Went down on road trips last night with, well, yesterday afternoon and last night with Mad Dog. Went up to Grimsby. He had to go and fetch a EasyPod 750 which he'd acquired, and a Nexus and a load of other bits and dabs. So that was a road trip out for the Black Country Boys. I don't really get no footage other than when I was at Pete's, as you've seen. I thought Mad Dog would have done the filming, seeing it was as it was his thing, but no, he never did. But it is what it is. Thanks for everybody who's commented and the new subscribers again. Thanks for also the negative comment off the donut. I ain't gonna say too much about him. Who knows who he is? He's done it before, he's done it in the past. He's been quiet for a while, but now he's suddenly sprung up again. It is what it is. Never mind. In the pond. First time I've got in since it was done last week, or Wednesday. As you can see, it's pretty much dry. A couple of little odd patches, but it's all cured, it's all gone off. Around the back of my ear as well. So if you think I'm fighting for content, this is it. But it is, yes, it's all right. I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's a brilliant, it's the best job in the world, but cost enough. but it's good enough. The fiberglasses are booked for the 11th, which is going to be on this video as well. So they're coming on the 11th to get it done. So obviously my job in between is to get this dry, or keep it dry. I've just ordered another tarpaulin because this one just ain't cutting it. So I've got another tarpaulin coming hopefully tomorrow off Amazon, because I've got about a foot of water again in the bottom here, which I'm just about to pump out. I've got the pump and everything ready, as you can see behind me, just to get it pumped out. So all in all, yeah, I'm happy with the rendering. I also documented that last week, so we don't need to keep going over that. And as I said, the fiberglasses are coming in on the 11th, so we'll show a bit of that going on. And yeah, that's where we are at the minute. So happy days. So once again, thanks to all those new subscribers. Thanks to everybody who's joined me on this quite a long journey, which I've already been reminded of. This is what it is. Keyboard warriors, they just love them. So yeah, this is what it is. Like I keep saying, and that's been pointed out as well. And that's Mad Dog's fault, that is, where I've got that from. It is what it is. Because that's all he ever says, it is what it is. Slowly catch a monkey, that's his other thing. But I don't go on that one. But right then guys, catch you later. Thanks for joining me, and I'll snap back to you when I've got something to show you in a bit. Happy, yeah? It's Tuesday the 7th of November, and today, well, I've been away for a long weekend. Today I've got off work. Tomorrow I'm back at work. Thursday I'm back at work, and then Friday I'm back here. So Friday I've got the fiberglasses coming to make a start Friday afternoon. So that gives me time now to obviously replace the tarpaulin and get everything in place and try and get it as dry as I possibly can for when they come. I'll spin you around, I'll show you. Tarpaulin's down, water's pumped out, dustpan and brush and broom and everything are in there ready to start cleaning out. I've got a brand new tarpaulin to go up on here, heavy duty one. So it's pretty much ready to go, other than taking the piece of 2x2 off the back. I've had to take that piece off down there and shift the light over just for now. That piece will go back up across there later on. And that's where I am at the minute. I've been accused of trying to put content out just for views and stuff like that. It means nothing to me, if I'm perfectly honest. So Tato, or whatever your name is, Potato, I don't do things like that, mate. It is what it is. It's my own documents, my own records. If you want to watch it, you watch it, don't you? Yeah, I'll put it together as a bit of a channel, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I'll just do it for my own pleasure, my own thing. And I don't do it just to get views. It means nothing to me. I like the others where I want to earn sort of 60 pence a month. You know what I mean? So it's just a little bit of something that's gripe me. I know I've mentioned it twice now. But anyway, we'll leave it there. I won't mention it no more. So yeah, all the render is pretty much gone off. The dark bits and just bits where I'm slightly damp because of the rain. As I say, I went away the weekend. I come back and there was a foot of water in there again. It has dried out pretty well, so I'm hoping this sun will help me out today. And I'll get this new tarpaulin on now, go and get my drill charged up, get this put on, and hopefully it'll be better. And to be fair, come Sunday, don't matter, it can all come down then, all this lot will come down again. And that can fill up as much as it wants. Because for the time being, it don't matter, if I'm perfectly honest. Everything else is fine, all the fishing fine. Did water changes yesterday, and when I got back and everything's sound as a pound, or seems to be. I did have them sitting at around about 14. I have knocked it down, well I've knocked it off in all fairness while I did the water changes yesterday. For some reason my water ain't trickling in properly, so I'll sort that out. So I don't know what they're on at the minute, if I'm perfectly honest. This is the first venture up the garden this morning. 10, 11? I think that says 11 from where I'm looking anyway. Around about 11. That's just going to be ambient temperature now then. As I said, there's a slow trickle, which for some reason, ain't really going in very well. Slow trickle going in, so I'll sort that out in a sec. So, now they all seem to be hunky-dory. Sound as a pan, as they say. They certainly are the best fish in the world, far from it. You know what? It is what it is. And these are all together, as I said. There's the other tank was on each side at the minute. These are all together. These again, ambient temperature. I don't use heaters. Well, I do if I want to, but can't justify the cost. They'll live just as well through the winter without it, so why bother? You know what I mean? Unless you're chasing growth. Don't matter, does it? So I'm going to crack on, and I'll snap back to you when I've got this tarpaulin back up, and then I can get my gun set up and start setting the sights on my guns. So I've got 2 guns now with no sights set up. I've had to change them around, so that's going to be my job this afternoon. So I'll snap back to you when I'm done. So as you can see, tarpaulin's up a couple hours after. For some reason, with it being a 5x4 bra, I fitted it different. It was slightly shorter as well. But I've managed to get it a little bit tighter. I've had to patch up across the back with some old stuff. Just got to cut that bit off what's inside. So it should, hopefully, I mean it does feel a hell of a lot thicker, to be fair. It feels a hell of a lot thicker than what the old one did. The old one was just like cling film. This one does feel like the old one I had up before, if you remember. I had a blue one up before when the pergola was still up. So yeah, it's hopefully going to keep that dry. I'm now going to get in, start cleaning up, get everything from around the walls, just get it ready, so as the guys can come Friday and start. This sun's doing me a favour today, drying little bits out here and there. So that floor's still wet though. You can see it is just starting to dry out in the corner over there where the sun's been on it, but it's still a little bit wet. What I have got as well, just take this piece of timber down. What I've got this time as well is the ability for the front to be covered pretty much. Yeah, it's going to flap about. What I might do is that piece of timber there, that piece of 3x3, I might actually screw it to the bottom of the tarpaulin just to keep it down, to keep it weighted down, and then that'll at least stop any rain from sort of driving in through the front. Although it's done in the past. So like I said, it's only got to last a couple of days. What are we on? We're on Tuesday now. It's got to last till Monday or Tuesday, so give it a week. That's all it's got to do. I mean, it's perfectly tight, but it's okay. It's only got to last a week. Right, so I'm going to get in and get it cleaned up. Just give these a little bit of food, because the temperatures them down. They ain't all that bothered, in all fairness. I'll just let them pick at it through the day. These are ravenous again. And I've just done another water change on these, even though I did one yesterday. I've also got a couple of easy pods ready, which you can see just down the bottom here. Somebody's coming to pick one of them or 2 of them up today. I've got 2 easy pods and a Tempest I'm getting rid of. That blue vat's got to go. That blue vat's got to go. So the 2 blue, them matching vats, them as well. Even though that one's still full of water, I'm going to go empty it. That one's got a bottom drain, that one hasn't, but you can link them. I've also got a 40er backy shower with 3 boxes of Quinicoy media, I think. CSM stuff, got to go. It's just stuff I ain't going to use. I ain't going to use it anymore. I've decided. Obviously, as I've already said, that tank's coming out and going. What I'll probably do is keep the filters off that, and whatever else I put in there, I'll put them filters on. Or upgrade altogether. So yeah, so that's where I am. Tuesday afternoon, just after 12 o'clock. I've just booked the table for my mum's birthday meal, so I'm going to crack on now. Catch you later. Okay guys, I've got most of it cleaned out, and there's still obviously some dirt in the middle. I've got to do some little bits of grit. What I'm going to do is, in the filter house, I'm going to run the hose pipe down into the drain, let that fill up slightly, and then bucket it all out again. That water, to be honest, obviously has stood in there for quite some time, even though it's rained and I've pumped it out and stuff like that. So the sponge has done pretty much most of the work. I'll just put that down there for a minute, and we'll have a look as to what we've got out all together. I know it's probably what everybody wants to look at, but you'll see the amount of crap that was in there. Now some of this, as you can see, it's set hard as well. Now that's a mixture of obviously me jumping in and out and walking sanding and stuff, the wind blowing it in, and just what's generally come off the rendering, and everything else. I mean, there's still bits all around the outside which I've got to sweep in, but the trouble is I'm wet at the minute. So yeah, you can see what come out there first go. Quite a fair bit of crap actually. So like I said, what I'm going to do now, forgive my camera skills, is I'm going to run some water actually in the filter house, down the pipe, down the drain, let it all flush whatever's in there, see if we can flush it through and get it just into the pot, and then we'll clean the pot out again. We'll do that 2 or 3 times and hopefully we'll get most of it, or 90% of it out. I'll give all this a sweep back in again, and that's how we'll do it. That's how I did it 20 odd years ago. It worked then, it'll work now. What I'll do as well then is I'll go around the outside of the drain and around the inside. A little bit of sandpaper, rough it up a little bit, it'll give the fiberglass something to stick to. I've also got to do the returns as well. And then Friday, hopefully he'll come along and he'll say, yeah, we can do that, so to get on with it then. But he did say he was going to dry the floor out with the burner first, so sorted. Right, I'll crack on. Catch you later. Right, so change of plan. I've got 2 buckets out, it's mostly clear now, but what I'm conscious of is this settling further up in the pipe. So I've got the hose running now in the filter house, and I've got this taking it out straight away as it's coming. I'm sorry, forgive my finger. You can see stuff coming down, obviously the pump's going to now be taking that away. See, a lot of it is Celotex board. Must got stuck up the pipe. So as that's coming through, the pump's taking it away. Pretty much got all the grit out. It's just whatever's stuck up the pipe now I'm a bit sort of concerned about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a brush on the end of a rod and set it up the pipe as well as far as I can get it. And then the pipe's only sort of to the back end of that wall, rises up the back end of the wall, and see if I can brush out whatever's left. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. So as you can see, it's bringing it out, it's drawing it out. So once that's run clear, once that runs clear, I'll go back in with a sponge. In the meantime, I'll go and get a sponge and a bucket clean out, and then we can rough it up, wipe it round, and then it's ready for tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm flooding the garden. So I've got no drain up here. Well, I have, but the pipe will reach it, but that'll soon drain away. Got all the lights on. It's not dark under here, even though the sun's out. But I'll get out another 5 or 10 minutes and let it do what it's got to do. Sorted. Having ya. Right, I'm in the conservatory at the minute. Just took a break from up the garden. It's still Tuesday. What I've got to do, and what I promised I would do, is a review on Mad Dog's new Easy Pond 3D printed covers. I promised I'd do the review on these. What it is, these actually clip in instead of being held in with the conventional zip ties. They clip in, which for me personally is a brilliant idea, because when they clip in like that and I walk away, when I'm doing a filter clean and I've got it topping up with the submersible pump I normally use, and I walk away, the conventional ones with the zip ties lift because I'll forget, and there's water everywhere and K1 everywhere. These are going to lift, these are clipping. What I'll do, I'll go outside, get one of the Easy Pods, and I'll show you. I'll show you how they fit, but these are an absolutely brilliant design. They're available from Westcroft Koi. So put your orders in and Mad Dog will get them made especially for you. If I've got one criticism with him, and it is only a very slight one, just this second one in. See how it bends? See that? You can almost, well you can, see my thumb through it. That's the only criticism. Everything else is lovely, rock solid. So all it needs is like a little sort of bearer up the middle, stiffener. We'll get them on the Easy Pod, I'll show you what I mean. Right, so as I said, these are the conventional ones, held on with a zip tie. So they just flap about, they're nice and loose on the top. The conventional ones held on with a zip tie. What we'll do, put them zip ties off. One of the new Easy Pod caps. So they tuck in and they clip on. Solid. Meant to fit, perfect fit. Perfect fit. And like I said, there's no lift with these. When the K1 rises, because I'm a nightmare for washing them, filling them back up, and then I've got in the shed, I've probably documented it before, I've got a submersible pump what tops it up for me. And when I walk away and I forget, these lift and the K1 comes out all in the outer ring. So I'm stuck with K1 everywhere. These, that ain't gonna happen. Pretty strong med, except for, like I said, just this one. What it needs is another stiffener printed up the middle. If you print another stiffener up the middle there, everything else is nice and solid. It's just that one's a little bit springy. Just that one is a little bit springy there. So as I said, conventional covers, these clip on. Job done. Perfect they are, nice fit, nicely made, lovely med actually, 3D printed. It can also print other stuff if needed. Just wondering if this will go on with the conventional on this one. But obviously, this is just stopping it clipping on. Oh, there you go, clicked on. So yeah, Easy Pod covers, westcroftkoi.com. I'll stick the website address at the bottom here, or head over to Mad Dog's Pond and speak to him, he'll get them sorted for you. Set of 3, I'm sure what the price of the 3 is, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I'm sure he did tell me, but brilliant they are. And that's micro K1 in there, and micro K1 I ain't going through them holes either. So a lot of thought put into it. There you go. So as I said, for my needs, them are brilliant, and I've already got some on order. Even though I'm selling 2 Easy Pods, I've still got 2 running, and I've got them on order for them. So for my needs, brilliant. And if you do the same as me and often overflow your Easy Pod and get your K1 all in the outside, them are my deal, and bang on. They fit better as well, because they clip in, they fit slightly better. As I said, that's micro K1 in that one, so obviously the best one to shout you on. So yeah, once again, get yourself over to Westcroft Koi for anything at all koi related. He's got the shop open, he's got fish for sale, even though the season's almost ended. There's still time to get some fish if you want some fish. There's always time to get fish. You can transfer fish in the winter with no problem at all, as long as you're in the same temperature. So yeah, that's pretty much the review on them. Easy Pod covers, banging idea, really is, really good fit, and make a big difference to anybody's Easy Pod them.